The world generates over 2 billion tons of waste every year, and for some companies, this huge amount of trash is worth billions of dollars. Behind every landfill and recycling plant, there is a global network that is quietly transforming these discarded materials. From converting flower waste into incense to turning discarded plastics into building materials, some innovators are showing that our waste could be a huge business opportunity, and it has the potential to reshape the entire industry. One of the most striking examples of this circular revolution comes from Taiwan and a company called Miniwiz. Founded in 2005 by architect and engineer Arthur Huang, Miniwiz was built on a simple idea that everything we throw away still has value. The company collects consumer and industrial waste from plastic bottles to old electronics and transforms them into high-performance construction materials and consumer products. The company is headquartered in Taipei, Taiwan, and they've developed over 1,200 different materials that are all made entirely from recycled waste. These materials have been used to build everything from retail interiors to public buildings and hospitals, and they were all using waste that would otherwise sit in landfills. One of their most iconic creations is the EcoArt Pavilion in Taipei, which is a 9-story exhibition hall that is built from 1.5 million recycled bottles. Each bottle was turned into lightweight interlocking bricks, which are transparent building blocks that are fire-resistant and 50% lighter than concrete. Next, the company is trying to decentralize manufacturing and give communities the ability to process their own waste. It has created the Trash Presso, which is a mobile recycling factory that fits inside a shipping container, and it can be deployed anywhere to convert local waste into tiles and building panels on site, while being powered by solar energy. In a world where the construction industry contributes nearly 40% of global CO2 emissions, reusing existing materials instead of producing new ones could drastically cut the whole industry's environmental footprint. In India, another startup is turning a very specific type of trash, flower waste, into high-value products. Every day, millions of people across India visit temples and offer flowers as part of their prayers, but few realize what happens to those flowers afterward. Across the country, over 800 million tons of floral offerings are discarded every year, and most of them end up dumped into rivers like the Ganges, where they release harmful pesticides and toxins into the water. The Indian startup Full, which means flower in Hindi, is the world's first biomaterial company that is built entirely on flower waste. They collect these temple flowers and process them through what they call flower cycling, which is a method that converts floral waste into many different items such as incense, essential oils, and other biomaterials. Each week, the company handles over 20 tons of floral waste from cities across India and prevents thousands of kilograms of pesticides and dyes from entering rivers. By turning flowers into usable materials, Full is simultaneously tackling pollution, creating employment, and supplying eco-friendly alternatives to traditional consumer goods. In North America, one company is taking plastic recycling to a molecular level and trying to make infinite recycling a reality. Founded in 2015 by Daniel Salamada, Loop Industries is a clean tech company that turns plastic waste and old polyester fabrics back into their basic ingredients so they can be made back into new high-quality plastic products again. With low heat and low pressure, their technology breaks down plastic waste such as plastic bottles and textiles into their base building blocks. These building blocks are then mixed together to create new components that can be made back to new plastic items that are made from 100% recycled content. Most recyclers can only process clean and clear plastics, but Loop's technology can break down even the hardest types, such as colored, contaminated, or multi-layer materials that are usually considered non-recyclable. The result of their process is an infinite loop, which is a circular system where the same plastic can be recycled over and over again without any loss of quality. To scale this innovation, Loop Industries has designed a modular recycling system that can be built almost anywhere in the world. Each infinite loop facility is capable of taking in local plastic waste and turning it back into high-quality material that are ready for reuse, all while using far less energy and producing fewer emissions than making new plastic from oil. Founded in Ontario, Canada, GreenMantra is part of a growing global movement that is trying to make plastic circular and not disposable. Instead of melting or burning waste, the company uses molecular recycling to break plastics down and rebuild them into something completely new. Their proprietary thermocatalytic technology converts hard-to-recycle plastics into synthetic waxes and specialty polymers. These materials have many use cases, and they are being used in industries most people never think about. For example, their recycled waxes are used to make asphalt smoother and longer-lasting, roofing materials more durable, and recycled plastics easier to process. Each ton of wax produced by GreenMantra prevents an equivalent amount of plastic from ending up in landfills or incinerators, while also reducing the need for virgin fossil resources. Because their process uses no water or solvents, it operates with minimal environmental impact. Around the world, governments and industries are starting to realize that waste is no longer just a disposal problem, but it can actually be a strategic resource. As these technologies converge, the cost of circular materials will likely fall, and they will bring them closer to price parity with virgin resources. And once that happens, the economic incentives shift dramatically. If these systems succeed at scale, we may reach a point where waste is no longer the end of a product's life, but it will be the beginning of a completely new cycle.